forget everything. Gotta give to get anything. Never an easy bed. Nothing's guaranteed, but you can't regret everything. All we do is run around, lose our focus. We're all unfocused. Just forget about the ones that we are closest to. Closest to. So I'm not gonna lead you on when I know it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Said I don't wanna lead you on, but nobody's perfect. So nobody's perfect. It's easy to play dead. No feelings. Fall into my bed. Make a scene. Is this what you call sex? It's new to me. Is that what you call it? I guess we'll see. All we do is run around, lose our focus. We're all unfocused. Just forget about the ones that we are closest to. Closest to. So I'm not gonna lead you on when I know it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Said I don't wanna lead you on, but nobody's perfect. So nobody's perfect. So all we do strays to it's not fair. It's not fair. All we do strays to it's not fair. It's not
Hey, hey. Hey.
Ready for this one, no.
My mama hate my tattoos, She only like the Niger flag one. Never ashamed where I'm from. Best woman come from where I'm from. I was made by one. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. I take anyone, no, I can't shit around here. I can't date girls too young. She was old, I was too young. Chased her cause she's bad, I'm Jay, now we on the run. Most wanted, she had all the mother boys on the run. Lion King of this jungle, y'all Simbas. I'm that guy, I'm that nigga. Our day night's a movie. Call me Mike, call it Thriller. She's my drug, she's my dealer. Can't get enough when I'm with her. All this time passed, I'm still with her. If my time passed, just know I'm still with ya. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. That girl right there, killer. She ain't take mine apart. So I guess I'm just the winner. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts.
So I guess I'm just a winner.
She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts.
So I guess I'm just a winner.
I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't be scared, don't you worry. I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't be shy, don't you worry. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Number one, none dada. Me here no bring no wahala. Other girls so they don't even matter. Cause when you come through, you know there's nobody better.
She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts. She breaks hearts, she breaks hearts.
Got girls on
She
my
breaks
way,
hearts,
all I
she
know
breaks
city
hearts.
won't blue.
She breaks hearts, she breaks
But I
hearts.
did turn them down, cause now you girl, but I want you. Baby, give me time, so be this time, baby, come close. Oh yeah, baby, come close.
So I guess I'm just a winner.
I don't wanna wait for nobody.
Oh, very police follow.
I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't be scared, don't you worry. I don't wanna wait for nobody. I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I just wanna dance with you. I put my hands on your body. Don't be shy, don't you worry. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much.
tipped off. So news accounts in the United States say that the U.S. Embassy in Bucharest, Romania, was tipped off to your misdeeds and alerted the local authorities you might be committing human trafficking. Given that this is the same charge they leveled against Julian Assange or a species of it, skeptical, but I want to know the details. Were you arrested for human trafficking? What happened?
Yeah, I was not arrested. So what happened is I suffered from a case of swatting. It's very popular with people who are large on the internet. Many large YouTubers have been swatted. It's where you call the police and you say somebody has a gun or there's a hostage situation and the SWAT team arrives. Somebody made a phone call to the American embassy saying that I was holding women at my house. The police arrived. And let me state this now. I state this openly to the world. I have absolute respect for the police. I would hate to live in a country where if you call the police saying women are being held against their will, that the police don't respond. That would be terrible. Of course they should come and look. Absolutely. They turned up. They investigated. They realized that nobody was in the house against their will. There was no crime committed. They said, okay, you're not a suspect, but you are a witness to this, along with me, my brother, the housekeeper, the gardener. Everybody who was in the premises at the time was labeled a witness. We had to go to the police station for 45 minutes for pieces of paper. We filled them in and we were let go. I was swatted. Nobody was hurt. There's no human trafficking.
After dealing with months of backlash from fans, after Henry Cavill announced that he was leaving the show, that he would be leaving his dream role as Geralt because the people associated with the Netflix Witcher series, the writers, everybody there didn't respect the source material, so he was done. They tried their best to hype up Blood Origin, the cringe identity politics filled prequel that if you thought The Witcher diverts from the source material, just get a load of this series. But it's of course been a disaster for them. The Witcher Blood Origin hits new low for Netflix as negative reviews pile on. And even though there's been some interesting things going on, I've had a lot of people reaching out to me saying I'm having trouble posting my 1-star review for Witcher Blood Origin. It's been 9-10 hours and it won't let me post it. It won't approve my post. Very strange that we've seen it tick up a couple percentage points, but is still sitting at the lowest rated Netflix original series of all time. And now we have the people involved with this garbage essentially begging, pleading for a second season, which is just laughable. Could The Witcher Blood Origin return for Season 2? Series boss teases future of characters. I don't think anybody's asking for that. In fact, I imagine that Netflix is kind of in panic mode over how poorly this is doing. Something that premiered right after Christmas, with all the hype and all the expectations of the Witcher franchise, people expected it to do pretty well. But it was #1 on Netflix for one singular day until it fell off again. And in fact, just a couple days after its release, take a look at where it is right now. It has fallen down to 5th and is now falling behind things that have been out for quite a while before The Witcher Blood Origin came out. Because quite frankly, the people that are giving this a chance aren't sticking around for it. They're not watching anymore because once they get in, once you get like 10 or 20 minutes into the first episode, pretty much everyone can tell it's not for them. But that's not stopping Netflix showrunners, the people associated with this, the actors, everybody begging and pleading, let us come back. We'd love to do another season. Nobody wants that. The Witcher Blood Origin takes viewers back over 1,000 years before the events of Henry Cavill's original show, revealing what the world was like before humans conquered and elves were still at the height of their power. Released on Boxing Day on Netflix, the show boasts a cast of talented actors from Michelle Yeoh, Sophia Brown, Lawrence O'Furin, Francesca Mills, Hugh Novely, and Sir Lenny Henry, as well as The Witcher star Joey Beatty. While it's described as a limited series, Metro were curious to ask showrunner Declan DeBarra at the London premiere whether he would consider continuing the tale in some form in future, whether a possible season 2 or future spin-offs featuring familiar characters. We also spoke to several of the stars. Quote, there's a ton of characters I'd love to explore. There's a ton of storylines I'd love to explore, whether it be in anime or live action or comics, anything, Declan responded. I love this world. I would keep working at it in a heartbeat. When questioned further whether there were any characters in particular, he added anyone that survives. Now, he's talked about before that this was done as a limited series, but he always had intentions to do more, to leave the door open for more storytelling because he thought people would want it. Yeah, I think the jury's out People don't want this. Everything else that has this low of a rating was immediately canceled. Now, obviously, this is a spin-off. This is a prequel. It's not one of the main Witcher series seasons. Season 3 is coming out soon, the last one that Henry Cavill was in. And it's going to be interesting to see how people feel about that, because people are going to be pissed that Henry Cavill's leaving. They didn't want him to leave. That's the only reason they were sticking around. They're going to be mad at all the showrunners. But are they going to go, how are they going to feel about that last season?